What's up, y'all? Deontay with Deontay's Reviews. Like, tag, comment, share, and subscribe. 11:30 skit. I was knocking out the Sherman ones, and I wanted to do this one before I turned in for the night. And I'm going to do the other ones that I didn't do today. I'm going to do those probably tomorrow and just play catch up. Y'all know how I do. So, big things happened today in the Iman and Delicia and Shayla storyline. And that is Delicia and Iman had a one-on-one with the fitting. He tried on the clothes. Delicia vented to him about, um, her parenting situation and what's going on with her daughter. And he gave Delicia, who is Shayla's best friend, his girlfriend's best friend, he gave her $10,000 in cash and told her, this between me and you. This between us. Like, that is, Lord have mercy. But, okay. So he tells Wayne that he gave Delicia $10,000. Now, I had to stop this a little bit because I seen it was some music and I had to kind of fast forward briefly because I didn't want to put the music in there in the beginning for copyright reasons. I didn't want to, even risk it. So I had to kind of pause it and then restart. Y'all know what I'm saying. So let's see how this conversation and what Wayne got to say.
Back you still and shit the food. Mommy ain't so worried now. Everybody gripping tools. You see what I'm saying? He dropped, I couldn't even let it. I couldn't even let it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was shocked. I was about to say, I thought it was gonna be Dookie. You see, I ain't gonna lie, but no, that's right. What? True events. What? I was inspired. I just did that today. I just did that. Okay, what inspired you? Like, that's dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That's some. Delicia.
Now Wayne. Don't get all. Remember Anthony Q? And you wrote that song about Amber a couple months ago? And it was and it was inspired, y'all. I can't remember the words, but remember that song? And it was a nice song. Don't give him that same energy. Because you and Amber's situation was just as messy, but in a different way. So, I mean, it's kind of like looking in the mirror a little bit, if you ask me.
Delicia, how she inspired? See, you remember I talked, we so intertwined. And we talking about being a single parent, how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? She telling me, her came to bring some clothes, man. She did. And did a great job. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And then I really started really thinking about it. I'm like, this is what Wayne was talking about in his interview. I'm like, she got things going on at home. So you paid her for some clothes and what? I tipped her. I paid the invoice. But I get a tip. Okay, so you blessed. All right, how much you tipped her? Get a little 10 piece. Oh, what? A little 10 piece. 10 piece. Well, you talking about chicken?
Hey, Wayne's stupid.
10 piece.
I thought she talking about chicken.
10 what? That's all. 10. 10,000. What's, you know what I mean? I figured, listen. Same way you said it on that. Oh. You gave her a $10,000 tip? Yeah. Because like you said. Who said that? If her mind ain't free, how she gonna focus on me? And I said that.
You said that in one of the interviews. You know how you talking about taking care of the women being messy? Yeah, somewhere around the line, something like that. But yeah, you said that.
Did now a couple little blessings. In the same way you said it, they came back in abundance. I said that boy might be on the song. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm with you with that. You bless a woman. Them blessings do come back different when they prayers when you free their mind. You might be on the song. Yeah, but you friend, Shayla friend mind. Her mind free. Serious about it. Shayla gonna be ready to go to jail. See his family though.
Who cares? What I tell y'all a couple months ago? Bring the SWAT team, bring the squad car, bring them all, because we don't care. Let Shayla go to jail. We don't care if Shayla let her go to jail, crazy self. We don't care. We really don't care. Put her in the straitjacket. Okay, bring it down here to Southeast at the old St. Elizabeth's in DC. Like put her somewhere. Let's get the ambulance. Let's tie her down. Handcuff her to the gurney. Like just put her somewhere. We don't care. We don't care. We'll ride in a police car and follow her to the hospital to make sure she get admitted. I'll fill out the paperwork. She can use my insurance. We gonna put her on my insurance so she can put her in a mental health institution. That's where she need to go. So we don't care. We don't care about Shayla. We don't care. Put it in the comment. We don't care about Shayla. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
So you really like Delicia, like for real.
I do.
Like all jokes aside, like for real, like you feel like you could really be with Delicia. Not no little side shorty, you a real girl.
I even love the way that she kept it professional.
So you like her for real.
Yeah.
So when you look at her, you really
I see it.
I tell you what, if you gave her $10,000, she gonna see something. So what if she tell Shayla she gonna about $10,000? What you gonna do then?
We'll get to that bridge when we cross it. But when I did give her that little something, I told her it's between us. And she gave me the look.
Oh, she gave you the look.
She signed that contract.
She darn sure signed it, cause she
Give me a look. You signed that contract. That means she know what this is about. That means she know where this is going. Listen, Shayla finna get her feelings all the way hurt. All the way hurt. You know, I'm a firm believer that Shayla has had time to make what happened right. And if the Lord wanted her to have consequences, depending upon how she dealt with it, she probably could have lessened the blow if she showed some remorse and made efforts to make it right, but she didn't. She continued to go on and pounce around in life like she was the victim. And I think it's at a point where, you know, the Lord is having his way in whatever way, shape, or form he decides. And he's probably going to use this situation to whip up on her a little bit. You know, this what we all been waiting for, right? And this is the build up to it. It's like a slow crescendo. They're building up to Shayla, you know, reaping what she's sown.
You gonna tell her about that $10,000? You see, I swear to God, you got worried about it.
That's when the blessings start.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of toxic and crazy, but I can't hold him out of judge. I've been in a lot of situations that if you really like this girl,
Yeah.
cause you know if you get caught with this girl, you gonna mess up a friendship. Do you really like her for real though? As your homie, your brother.
I like it.
If you like it, I love it. All right.
So here's my question. And this is just to create healthy dialogue because I've been hearing this I've heard this with Wayne, I've heard this with Rome and Iman. They ask her, do you really like her? Is it worth risking, you know, the drama that can come with this? My question to the audience is, to you all, to the Carolites, in this situation, Iman is messing with Shayla. Delicia is her best friend, but he likes Delicia more. He's realizing that he likes her more. Is it right or wrong for him to do it? Is there a right or wrong way for him to go about this? Or is there, no matter what you do, there's a wrong way, and that is to never just mess with her at all? And I'm just asking just because I want to know how y'all thinking. In my opinion, once you choose one of the two, you can't jump to the other one, you know. But he's doing something different than a lot of men in the skits would normally do. He's saying, I'm willing to break it off with Shayla and be fully transparent about how I feel about Delicia. So it's like he's willing to not be secretive about it. he's willing to put it all out on the table. I don't even think he's considered how Delicia would, if Delicia would take that bait, if Delicia would give him a chance, knowing that she's Shayla's best friend. But then again, I guess he has thought about it because he said when I gave her 10K, I said it was between us, and she gave me the look. So I mean, for him, certain ways that she responded kind of suggested, I guess, that she was willing and she was thinking about, or she potentially would mess with him, even though that's her girlfriend's, her best friend's. It's a hot mess. Um, Iman is definitely on the chase. He's on the prowl. I don't think that, regardless, even if he breaks up with Shayla to go for Delicia, I just think that's just like it's like an unspoken code. Just don't do it. But before Pharaoh, before Moses guided the people across the Red Sea, the scripture says, in order for that to happen, Pharaoh's heart had to be hardened for that to happen, right? Could it be that in this situation, Iman's heart is being hardened for a reason, for a purpose, so that Shayla can find herself drowning in that Red Sea like Pharaoh, right? Because here's the interesting thing. Like Pharaoh had the people in captivity, in bondage. Shayla in her own way has had Amber's mind in bondage, like her emotions in bondage. Just and I say that because every time you turn around, she talking about Shayla. Shayla this, Shayla that, Shayla winning, Shayla got a baller, Shayla getting away with murder, Shayla this, Shayla that. Just got her in bondage. Down to the point where the only reason, and let's be honest, only the real reason why she kept Anthony is because she didn't want Shayla to win. She didn't want Shayla to take her spot in that house. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I would even argue that she's had her in bondage. And could it be that Iman's heart is being hardened, you know, so that Shayla could reap what she sown? And so I don't know. Sometimes we gotta understand that while God is a forgiving God, while God is a loving God, while God is a God of grace and mercy, sometimes we don't talk about how God is also a God of wrath too, and how God is also a God that dishes out consequences, because God chastises those that he loves. And even though we may dislike Shayla and dislike the things that she does, and some of us even go as low as hating her, right? But that, just because we hate somebody or we dislike somebody doesn't mean that God dislikes them. And it doesn't mean that God hates them because we hate them, or he doesn't love them because you know, it doesn't mean that. And so could this be because God loves her? This is his way of chastising her, and we're beginning to see it because he's given her time to get herself together, and she has not taken it. And so what are the spiritual or social implications that we can take from this is that when you are aware that you have harmed people, harmed your brother, harmed your sister, or done things to people, God will give you time to make it right before the consequences come and have his way. Mhm. A lot can be learned here. And sometimes God will harden people's hearts, just like he had to harden the heart of Pharaoh. He will harden people's hearts just to allow certain things to happen. Mm. Let me know what y'all think. Like, tag, comment, share, subscribe. We out. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.